Thanks, Jeff.
All right.
Well, that's my baby sister.
Just wanted to make sure everything's all set for your big campaign get-together tonight.
How did you organize it so fast?
Well, strike while the iron's hot. That's what I always say.
I've heard that before. It's getting real tired, you know?
You are a hero again on the front page. Now, we got to pounce on these opportunities, otherwise they're yesterday's news.
There he goes again, you know?
Well, you're not getting modest on me now, are you, in your finest hour?
My finest hour, DL, I am no hero.
Yes, you are, if I say you are. Now, come on, smile. They're going to be here any sec.
Grant, he was dead. I dreamed he was dead.
That cleaning woman, stop her! Hurry up, she's trying to kill me! In here. The cleaning woman just tried to kill me.
Throw a knife at him, Captain.
A knife?
Right there.
Yeah. Kick it over here, will you? Carefully.
Oh, come on. You don't really think I'm going to...
Look, I just said carefully.
You know, I caught this woman running down the hall.
Well, that's wonderful. What the hell was she doing in here in the first place? I ordered strict instructions that no unauthorized people were to get back here.
Well, the cleaning woman comes every week. I figured she was authorized.
Well, who is this woman? Our regular cleaning woman is Olga. I've never seen this one before.
I'll tell you where she came from. She's from the DVX.
The DV...
We'll see. Take her upstairs and book her.
The next time, ask for credentials, and from now on, nobody gets back here without my permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You tell everybody else around here the same thing. Because if there's one more slip up, heads are going to roll. Get her out.
Yes, sir. Let's go, ladies.
In regards to Yuri.
I'm not the last.
I'm sorry, this never should have happened. How close did she come?
Not quite close enough.
All those months of not understanding him. And now I don't understand myself. Listen, you can't expect everything to just go away overnight, you know. Celia, you married the man. You lived with him. And I think, yeah, I'm sure, you even loved him. And I also think that that's why you're having trouble admitting that to yourself. All right. Maybe there was one time, once upon a time, that I did love him. But that's over now. That's gone. Well, it still doesn't mean that you can just forget it just like that. Well, I can try. I can make myself. Why? Because, Monica, I think right now that's the only way I'm going to stay sane.
I'll just take a handshake.
Well, would you like to see the blisters that are on my feet? Do you realize that Charlie says that I'm crazy for working this hard?
I'll tell you something else. She's been going door to door so much, she got blisters on her fingers.
What have you been doing with your fingers?
Fingers? I've been pushing doorbells. Are you kidding? And then when they come and answer it, all I do is I just that old Emma smile, and I slap a bumper sticker right in their hands, and then I tell them, look, if you got any brains in your head, you better vote for Luke Spencer, because he is the American answer to all its ails.
Look at that!
I'll tell you what I'm in the mood for right now.
What?
Well, I wouldn't mind that either, but I can't. Charlie could kill me. What I would like is a nice beer.
You go for it. Anything you want is on the house, and there's food over here.
Thank you very much.
Eat up.
Hot pizzas, come with me.
Hey, I was wondering when you're going to show, babe. How you doing?
Okay, I'm the shy type, that's all.
Yeah, I know. So am I. So what's the real reason you're here, huh?
I figure you'd be surrounded by a bunch of people and the cops would be around, and that kind of make me nervous and everything. Is she doing okay, though, huh? What are you doing, growing a beard here or something?
Oh, no, they sprung this on me real fast, so I didn't get a chance to shave.
Oh, I see.
Let me tell you one thing, pal. I owe you a lot of thanks.
No, you don't.
I sure do. You kept this place in good shape.
Forget it.
I don't forget that kind of stuff, babe. Anything I can do for you, I will do it. You hear me?
Look, Luke, just mingle with the crowd, okay? Don't spend all your time with one guy.
What are you talking about? This is my little brother.
No, that's all right. Go see your friends and stuff. I'll be at the bar.
Blackie, I want to talk to you later.
All right.
I mean that. Hey, Dan.
How nice to see you here, man.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss it for anything. Besides, you need someone from the hospital in your camp.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Oh, nothing. Barbara Jean here just had a little argument with Steve Hardy.
Barbara Jean never had a little argument in her life.
And she never loses one either.
You got to be careful there, lady. That is your boss, right?
You know me. I don't care who he is.
Oh, there's...
Oh, wait. Your arms, your legs, your fingers. Oh, good. You're all in one piece. Thank goodness.
Don't you want to count all my digits?
No.
Just fine. I told you, all you got to know is when to duck.
Yeah. Oh, welcome home, baby.
I was never away, sweetheart.
You disappeared, which is just as bad as probably even worse. But I'll forgive you. Maybe. If I get a great big kiss.
Hey, wait a minute. Come on, Luke. Save it for the babies. We got work to do. Hey, we got work to do.
This is my baby.
I understand. Now, look, let me just show you how the game is played. Okay, everybody! Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention? You'll gather close. Come on. First of all, let me tell you a little bit of something about Luke Spencer. Yeah. As you know, he is the man instrumental in solving the Prometheus disc caper. That's right. That wasn't the beginning. It began a long time ago when he exposed Frank Smith, the underworld character. That's right. Then there were the Cassadines. Oh, yeah. A lousy group that was bent on freezing the city into submission. Yeah. After that, the oil caper. Remember that, the oil scam? Right. 1 month in Victoria, and he comes back with everybody's money. Yeah. That's right. Over and over again, Luke has saved the city. And why? For what reason? There's only one reason. It's that Luke Spencer cares. He cares about you. He cares about the city. He cares about your future. Right.
You can thank us later.
I don't want to thank you. That's not the word I had in mind.
Oh,
Modesty.
well, maybe for you, but we love it.
Okay, now everybody. Yeah. Everybody, listen up. I want to present now the next mayor of Port Charles, Lucas Lorenzo Spencer.
And also, I'm not asking for forgiveness. And my Aunt Ruby can tell you that my whole life I have never asked anybody for forgiveness for anything that I felt I had to do. I'm not asking you to forget, because there are certain incidents in my life that I am ashamed of. Oh, come on, no. I'm a human being, folks, and I am ashamed of a few things. But if you want to talk about those, every one of you are invited to come in here. We'll sit down one-on-one. I buy the drinks. And I will tell you about those things I'm ashamed of. All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, but the point is that is the past. I'm talking about the present and the future. The present is I'm running for mayor. The future is I want to help you guys. I want to help all of you. I want to help upgrade our lives here. If that's what we're looking for. The future. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my family. Let's eat up! Thanks, man.
Great speech, Luke. Ranks right up there with the best of them.
Oh,
No, well, there's one big difference. Luke means it. I mean, all the other politicians just want the votes.
well, I guess that just makes me another sleazy politician.
Never.
Hey, check it out. Robert's on TV right now.
Oh, yeah?
I was watching TV.
The last time you were on television, You publicly attacked Mr. Spencer, his gambling establishment, and his platform.
I haven't endorsed his platform.
But you're saying if Luke hadn't held back the disc,
it might have been lost altogether. Not might have been, it's a certainty. Realize what you're saying, don't you? Look, I'm saying that given the circumstances, namely the DVX infiltration of the WSB offices, my office, General Hospital, and Dr. Gerald's lab, that the best possible place for that disc was in the hands of a third party. Mr. Spencer. Exactly. Well, did you think at the time that it was best for Mr. Spencer to be holding the disc? No. My only interest was in getting it back. Only now that I realize the full importance of his actions. Important enough to change your vote, Commissioner? I don't believe I quite said that. But you're admitting then that you've been wrong about Spencer as a mayoral candidate. I think Luke Spencer would make a fine mayor.
Wow! That's what I want to hear. That kind of PR will take us right into the mayor's mansion.
I can't believe it. I still can't believe it.
Well, look, you heard it. The whole town heard it. Great. Is that great?
It sure is.
It seems as though in spite of the gambling issue that you're going to vote for Spencer. No. I said that Luke Spencer would make a fine man. Let's leave it at that.
How about that?
Well, it seems our police commissioner has done all but endorse the Spencer candidacy.
Yeah, how about that?
Maybe you guys were wrong. No, I mean, maybe good things don't have to come to an end.
Maybe they don't.
I really thought it was over. I mean, I really did.
So did I.
I'm so happy for you. Oh, and Robert, of course.
Oh, you sweet, sweet thing. Listen, don't you think somebody ought to call that Spud and thank him before he changes his mind?
There's the phone.
I'll do it.
quite a show. Ratings should soar.
Well, I just wanted to clear the air.
Glad you picked our show to do it on.
I hope I made my point.
Couldn't get much clearer. If Spencer didn't see it, someone will tell him about it.
Sure hope so.
Call for you, Mr. Scorpio. The studio phone right here.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Of course.
Scorpio.
One hell of a makeup job, Koala Breath. You looked about 5 years younger.
I take it you watched.
Yeah. Look, I really don't want to do this over the phone. Could we meet somewhere?
Where are you now?
The casino.
I'll stop by on my way to headquarters.
Thank you, Robert. I'd like that.
I'm wanted in an executive council meeting. What is it?
I'm sorry to have to be the one to inform you, but the attempt on Chernin's life was not successful.
This is pathetic. It was a simple order that should have been handled swiftly and efficiently. Now, what happened?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details.
He knows an attempt was made on his life, though?
I'm sure of it.
You talked to him?
No, he still refuses to see me.
Which can only mean he is continuing to cooperate with the WSB.
I'm afraid, sir, I'm not going to be able to handle this anymore by myself.
That is obvious. Since our entire espionage network in the U.S. is at stake, I will handle it myself.
They'll never admit you into the country.
Oh, they will when I tell them I am willing to exchange an American spy we caught in our space for Chernin.
They will hardly consider it a fair trade.
You are thinking like the DVX. Think like an American. They put a high premium on the lives of their agents. They'll do anything to get them back.
What shall I do till you get here?
Keep as informed as possible, and be ready to brief me immediately upon my arrival.
Good luck with the executive council, comrade.
Right now, they are the least of my worries.
You mean Chernin?
He talks. We're finished.
Ramsey, I don't believe it. Right under the nose of Scorpio and the entire police force. The woman's in custody. No one was hurt, so there's nothing to get upset about. Nothing to get upset about? My client was almost killed. We do the best we can. Too bad it's not enough. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like some moments alone with my client. Be my guest. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, fine.
First thing I do is get you moved to a safer place.
Don't bother.
Grant, your life is in danger. They tried it before, they could try it again.
So let them.
All right, what kind of talk is this now?
Jake, don't you understand? It doesn't make any difference. Both sides are against me. One wants to put me in prison for the rest of my life. The other wants to kill me. Let's just let the DVX do their thing. It'll save everyone a lot of trouble.
Enough of this talk. Listen, you have got a damn good case here. I'm going to do my best to get you off.
Get me off?
That's right. Freed. Free to walk out of here.
There's nothing for me out there anymore. Celia's gone. My profession. I don't have an identity anymore. Jake, don't you realize I'm a man without a name? Without a country? Without a reason to live?
Reason to live? No. No. I don't think that's right.
You prove it's not.
All right. Let's start with Celia. What makes you think that Celia won't forgive you?
I lived with the woman, remember? I know how she'll react.
She may surprise you.
All right. Let's say she does surprise me, Jake. Let's say she's willing to forgive me. Where does that leave Celia? She'll be married to the only ex-spy in Port Charles. She is better off without me.
Well, I spoke to my attorneys in New York, and they agree that the annulment is possible.
That's your solution, Father, not mine. I am not ready to go anywhere.
And you'll go wherever I tell you, young.
No, I won't. I will not go until I understand what's going on right here. I have to resolve this.
And how long is this going to take?
I don't know. You tell me. How long does it take to forget someone you've loved? If you can't answer that, then tell me if it's even possible.
Assuming the case for the defense is Jacob Meyer, young attorney, well known for his intelligence and wit in the courtroom. Judge Beacons describes him as a lawyer on the move.
All right. That's the press for you. They even defend communists and other subversives. I know. I read about it.
Miss Clancy, you're talking about Jake? I mean, just because he's defending Grant Putnam doesn't mean he's a subversive.
Well, what would you call it then? I mean, this man spied on our country. He deserves no defense.
All men are entitled to defense, Miss Clancy.
That doesn't mean Jake has to defend him.
Jake's a lawyer. It's his duty to defend people accused of crime.
Yes, but this man is guilty.
Now, Jake has a good reputation. He'd never defend anyone that he knew was guilty.
Oh, we'll see, won't we? Good day, Isaac.
Okay.
Rose. We'll talk about it later.
No, she could be right. This man may be a spy after all. And where would that leave Jake?
With his hands full.
Thank you for coming back.
On your way.
You're leaving?
We got 2 more neighborhoods to cover before dinner.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff.
Well, all I can say is if I get elected, I owe you a big one.
How about a dinner uptown?
You got it.
Okay.
You too, pal.
I'll stick with the handshakes.
That's good with me.
See you later.
Thank you.
Well, see ya.
You leaving too?
Yeah, we got to get back to the hospital.
Yeah, me too.
There goes the party.
Oh, you'll do fine without us.
It was a great speech, Luke.
Thank you.
I'm going to go too, darling. I have a little appointment with my voice and diction teacher. He says a little problem with my vowels, not very much, but he said it's too much below the Mason-Dixon line.
Well, what the hell does he know?
For $20 an hour, baby, he better know something. Call me if you need me, okay?
I always need you. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
You look like a man who could use a nap.
Well, I actually am a man who slept about 12 hours last night.
Who's talking about sleep?
I beg your pardon.
A simple yes or no would suffice.
I think yes is the word. It's yes, but my friend is here. Could you give me a rain check?
Sure.
Just a few minutes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll wait for you in the casino with these ones.
Yeah, would you too?
Yeah.
Sure, baby. I'll be... Come on. You want to play? Robert?
What's going on here? You running a swap meet out there?
That's swap meet. No, actually, we're having a little bit of a campaign celebration.
What are you celebrating?
What am I celebrating? You. Sit down. What I'm celebrating is what you said on the air, man, on the television. I can't believe it. I mean, if I had written that speech myself, I couldn't have been more well represented.
No complaints, then?
No, I have no complaints. Well, I do have one complaint. You didn't have a tie clasp on. Now, I have about 400 Luke Spencer for mayor, but... all right. Robert, I want you to know that I think I've finally learned how to let go.
You talking politics?
Not really.
Well, I've got something to say, then. Luke, I'm very grateful. Grateful for Holly, for the disc, but above all for Holly. When she was gone, I thought I'd die. You've given me back a very important part of my life.
It wasn't mine to give, Robert. She belongs to you, and she's a very special lady, and I think that together we solved a lot of things.
I know. She told me.
I want you to know something, Pat. You make a hell of a lot better friend than an enemy. Welcome home.
It's good to be here, friend.
It's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Well, you look, you know I'm always there for you.
I got a feeling that that's true. Will you be there for me when I'm in the slammer?
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot.
What?
Valentine's dropped the charges against you.
What a big man!
Oh, however, there's a catch. Only if I personally oversee your rehabilitation and return to society as a respectable mud wrestler.
You mean you're going to be my parole officer?
Hey!
Well, let's get drunk. Jeff, let's have some champagne over
I
here.
gotta get back to the office. Something about, something's happened in the jail back there. I thought I'd call in on my way back.
What?
Well, have they told you yet?
What?
An attempt was made on Grant's life.
Then why wasn't I informed?
Oh, Ramsey figured that since they had the woman who did it, tried to do it in custody, then it...
All right, I'm on my way back. If they call here, I'm halfway there. Listen, we'll have a rain check on that champagne.
You've got that.
Boy, oh boy.
What happened, Jake?
Some DVX agent, posing as a cleaning woman, slipped into the jail, tossed a knife at Grant. Grant got out of the way just in time.
Oh, man, that sounds too close for comfort.
Not if you talk to Grant. He's sorry that the attempt wasn't successful.
Is he that low, man?
He couldn't get any lower. Problem is that I can't get him to assist with his own defense.
Does he have a defense? A good one?
Yes, he's got a damn good one. But I'm not going to get to first base if I don't get him to help.
Look, I got to make a quick run somewhere. If anybody asks, would you just tell them I'll be back real soon?
Sure. Where are you going?
It's a germ of an idea. But, Jake, that guy you're representing, I happen to care for a great deal. And if I can help in any way to get that fighting spirit back for him, I'm going to do it.
Go for it.
I'll be there. Okay. Bye-bye.